Welcome back to Mighty Mo Outdoors. We're here where Hunter cut this tree over by our house, and he laid it all right here. We're going to clean this up today, and I got a buddy coming over. We're going to cut this log off of here, and he's got an Alaskan sawmill. We're going to try out Alaskan sawmill slabbing this out and see how that works. Okay, this is my buddy Chris from work. He's got an Alaskan sawmill here, and he's going to explain to us how it works, and then he's going to cut some slabs off this white oak log here that we had cut over away from the house. First, let's talk about your saws that you're going to use.
Well, predominantly use steel, but I do got a non-steel saw here that I'm going to use as well. But for the most part, I just run steels myself. And then, of course, for this, depending on the size of the tree and stuff, you have to have different size bars. I got up to a 36-inch in the truck. This one, I believe, was a 28-inch on here. And then, of course, a ripping chain. You can do it with a conventional chain, but it just makes it a lot easier if you have a ripping chain to go through for those cross grain cuts like that. All right. And then the sawmills I got are Granberg. Of course, there's other brands out there that they use, but
And this is considered an Alaskan sawmill?
yeah, Alaskan sawmill. So this will clamp down on your bar, and then we'll do an initial cut to get everything flush, and then we can just go to town ripping boards off, cutting slabs however thick we want. It just up and down these two posts here for our desired thickness. And
then what's this tank up here?
Oh, this is my external oiler for real long cuts. I found that the oiler on the chainsaw alone didn't quite keep up, so I've ordered one of these external oilers, and you put it down here on the tip of your bar or somewhere around the tip to help add oil, keep your chain lubricated so you don't burn up your bar.
When that just steadily drips down on there?
Yeah, you set it. It's just got a valve here. You can open and close it to however much you want or little.
And this exhaust on this one here, explain that.
Oh, this is they call it a straight shot exhaust. And the idea behind it is just to allow more airflow to go out more smoothly. Because a traditional exhaust on a chainsaw has got baffles and stuff, so the air the exhaust fumes kind of bounce around and stuff in there before they exit. And this one just got one straight shot straight through.
So this is smoother and helps keep it cool and maybe more power.
Yeah, they say they are supposed to add power, but I don't know the science behind that. But I'm just trying to let it run cooler, especially when you're in these thick cuts and stuff for long periods of time. I figured anything would help.
And this thing is really loud.
It does make it loud.
A lot louder than a regular chainsaw. Okay, now this log is kind of on a slant. So we can't lift the end up to level it, so you're gonna adjust for it with explain how you're gonna do that.
Yeah, we're gonna set up the initial jig, and we're just gonna cut a slab out from up here, this higher point, trying to get it more level to the end that we're wanting to cut, because we're wanting to make a cut all the way down to 7 foot down there. But with it being so high, my jig won't adjust for that. It's only got, you know, a few inches of adjustment, and we're more than that. So I'm gonna make initial cut this out more flush, so that way we're closer to being level with the end down there.
And this is all of the rails and tracks and stuff you're going to need.
Yeah, and I got different size chainsaw mills, you know, for longer and shorter wood. But
and then you'll need that straight edge back there also.
Yeah, that's for cutting the edge. Yeah, so once we get a flat level spot, we can lay that on top and drill it down, put it where we want, and then we can cut a straight edge along the side.
Okay.
Before I had to rotate it and then cut it again, then reset the jig up and cut it flat. But this where I cut once I get it flat on top, I can screw it down to where I want, and then we can cut a straight edge along the side just the way it lays, without having to roll the log over or anything like that.
And this is what you use to roll the log right here. That stick.
A cant hook, or what they call it. Yeah, it helps moving the wood around. You wouldn't think it would, something that small, but it really does help get a bite and get leverage on it to roll them around.
Well, we'll let you get set up, and then we'll film you cutting it up.
All right.
Okay, here we are. He's getting ready to cut slabs off here, but explain what's going on here.
Well, this is my biggest bar for milling that I got, and it's a 36-inch, but with the chainsaw mill, you lose a few inches here and there, and especially because I haven't removed the dogs, so that would give me a few, but it's wide enough. It'll fit between these two brackets. Cut, it's wide enough here, but to come down here, it's not wide enough. So we're going to have to trim up a little on that limb there, and that way we can get it where this will fit around it. Otherwise, we're going to get to this point and get stuck, not be able to go with each other.
So you're going to need to trim some of this off here.
Yeah, we're going to have to shorten it up.
Okay.
It's not wide enough to get around it.
Okay, what is this, the track or the rail?
Yeah, it's I think they call them the easy start rail. That's what they call them. And get it on here, and we'll level it up from side to side. And this side's taller, so we'll take it down the most, try to get it as low as we can. And then
once you get it in place, then you hammer in these dogs here.
Yeah.
One back here and one up in the front. And that's what holds it from moving.
Yep. Yeah, exactly that place right now. That's another thing you got to be aware of. You got to get lower than that dog because you don't want to run into it. Bad day for your chain.
As far as the thickness of the slab? that what you're saying? The thickness of the slab has to be lower than where the dog's at?
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to cut below that. Just down here first. Let me get my tool. Let's see how we go down here.
Where'd you get this sawmill at?
Online. Granberg's got a website. I think I ordered one through Amazon and the rails, and then I've ordered some more stuff, but I just went straight to the Granberg's website to order that, like the side rail.
Why'd you decide to get an Alaskan sawmill?
I was wanting to do some building, and the high cost of lumber with just, I thought it kind of looked like fun. It interests me, so I'd like to try that. So made the decision to get one and try it out.
So you've cut lumber with this before?
Yeah, I've slabbed up a few boards. I got quite a few stacks of 1x at the house, mostly cedar and some pine, and then I also got some white oak myself. That was the first one I started with. But the idea is I was going to build a shop one of these days, but that's yet to happen. Still cutting lumber for it.
Didn't you make some benches before out of this? This?
I did, yeah. I got a home a bunch of pine and I cut some thick slabs out of it and made a kind of a rustic style bench, you could say, out of it. Made it all out of that pine. Let's see how far down to cut. Maybe 7 inches might be. Yeah.
So you leveled it side to side, now front to back. We're trying to get it to where we can get level slabs off of here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna level it up now. So then when we cut slabs, then the slabs are level.
I'm gonna adjust this. See, it's got marks on these rails here and numbers, and that's how thick it is. So 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 1 inch. And my first cut, I'm gonna have to cut 7 inches to get below my dog and to get things level here, more level with that small end down there.
So this Alaskan sawmill, you can pretty much just take it out in the woods with you if you had to.
Yeah.
And just cut out in the woods and then haul the boards off in your vehicle. So then you don't have to haul the log around anywhere. You just do it right there where you're at, where you fell the tree at.
That's pretty cool looking.
See all the grains and everything of it, and the color. That's the uneven slab we had to do to get it even. Well, maybe we can do something with it. Maybe we can do something with it. The uneven one. Look at that. Well, that looked really good. Put some clear coat on that. It looks really good. And this is a white oak. White oak log. Yeah, it's gonna look real good.
Get a longer one. I messed up. I should have done it this way. That's why I was struggling to get started because it wasn't long enough out on that end.
Here we go. We're gonna make another cut. Another slab off another piece.
It's heavy.
Man, that's cool looking. Looks like it's got a spine running down through there. That split where it forks off. Very cool.
Yeah. Just watch your fingers. Okay.
I was gonna flip it.
Flip it. Yeah, it's got all kinds of cool character in it.
Oh yeah. That look really nice. Been put the bar top on there, a clear coat. That look really nice. Maybe somebody can make some cutting boards out of some of this. This slab's got some rot in it. So far, this is the best one. Wow. That really looks good.
Okay, wedge out of the way.
Lay it down.
What is it?
Let's lay this side up.
Lay it up?
Yep.
Like this? Oh, that's cool.
Yep. That looks real good. I always had the spine, but then the spine like exploding.
That's like right where it starts to split.
Yep. It's cool. Okay, here's the finished products of the slabbing with the Alaskan sawmill. With my buddies Chris's help here, this is what we did today. Now we're going to put some water on them, see what they look like. See if that helps brighten them up or not. Helps that water helps bring some of the designs out of the wood grain. Right there, we got several slabs out now that we're gonna make stuff out of with these slabs. So there you got to see how the Alaskan sawmill operates. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and tell the people about it. Got a bunch of snow geese flying over. You're heading north. Winter's over. They're all heading north. Look at all that. Whole bunches of them. All flying north. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is a bunch of them. We can hear them down here. A bunch of snow geese flying north.